Hello, everyone. I'm Tom.
And I'm Kate. Welcome back to Vocab Jam English.
If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and join us every week.
This channel will have conversations on a single theme.
Today's topic is how to draw well.
And of course, we'll introduce some great English vocabulary along the way.
Oh, and if you want to see subtitles, please turn them on in the settings.
That's right. You can switch them on anytime to help with understanding.
There will be a quiz about the conversation at the end.
So grab your favorite drink, sit back, and let's dive into today's talk.
Hey Kate, do you like drawing?
Honestly, I'm not very good at it.
Really? Drawing can be a lot of fun, you know.
My drawings always look weird somehow.
I used to feel the same way.
Really? But you seem so artistic.
Thanks. But actually, I learned a special trick.
A trick? Tell me.
It's called drawing with the right side of the brain.
That sounds complicated.
Not at all. It's about using creativity instead of logic.
Oh, like turning off the thinking part?
Exactly. Normally, our left brain handles words and logic.
Like when we read or do math.
Right. But when it comes to drawing, the right brain is better.
So, it's more about feeling than thinking?
Exactly.
How can we use the right brain more?
One way is to change how you look at things.
How I look at things. What do you mean?
It means stopping yourself from thinking, this is a nose, or this is an eye.
So just focus on shapes and lines?
Exactly. Don't label anything. Just observe. For example, when you think, this is an eye, your brain automatically pulls up a mental image of what an eye looks like.
Yeah, like a circle with a black in the middle or something.
Exactly. But if you look carefully, real eyes aren't just circles, they can be long, narrow, or very different from what you imagine.
That's true. I guess I was drawing from memory, not from observation.
Right. That's why you should forget what the object is and just see it as a set of shapes and lines.
I see. So, just look at the lines means ignoring the meaning.
Exactly. Using the right brain means receiving what you see without thinking about it.
Receiving what you see. I like that phrase.
Thanks. Once you do that, your drawings will look much more real.
I think I was trying too hard to draw well before.
Everyone does at first. But when you try too hard, the left brain takes over.
And when the left brain takes over, we start drawing from memory, not reality?
Exactly. That's why when you draw, it's better to almost forget what you're drawing. And that's why drawing things upside down is such an effective exercise.
Ah, I see. It's to help stop thinking about meaning, right?
Yes. When a picture is upside down, it's harder to recognize parts like faces or hands.
True. They just look like random shapes.
Exactly. That forces you to focus purely on the lines, angles, and proportions.
Wow, that sounds interesting. I want to try it.
You should. It feels weird at first, but it gets really fun.
I guess it would feel strange at the beginning.
Yeah, your brain gets confused, but that's actually a good sign.
Haha, so brain confusion is a good thing.
Exactly. When your brain lets go of meaning, the right side starts working more.
Letting go of meaning.
For example, you focus only on things like the thickness of a line, the angle, or the length, without thinking about what the object is.
Oh, so instead of thinking, this is a hand, you think, this line curves this way?
Exactly. That's a perfect way to explain it.
That sounds like a fun game, actually.
Yeah. It's a lot like solving a puzzle.
But what if I still get frustrated when it doesn't look good?
That's a sign you're thinking too much about drawing well.
Oh, so that means the left brain is trying to take over again?
Exactly. When that happens, take a deep breath and remind yourself, I'm just copying what I see.
So, I should stay calm and just observe, without emotions?
Right. If you do it well, you can lose track of time completely.
That sounds like the flow state.
Exactly. Drawing like this can really bring you into flow.
Wow, so drawing isn't just about making art, it's also training your brain.
Absolutely. And it's great for stress relief too.
That's amazing. Good for the brain and for mental health? Perfect.
Right? That's why I keep drawing, even if my drawings aren't perfect.
I really like that attitude. I want to be like that too.
You can, Kate. Even if the shapes look weird at first, that's part of the fun.
Okay. I'll start training myself to let go of meaning today.
Great! It's easier if you start with small, simple objects like a cup or a shoe.
Good idea. I'll try drawing everyday things first.
Yes, and in the beginning, focus more on seeing than drawing well.
Got it. I'll open my sketchbook when I get home tonight.
Let's enjoy the process and train our right brains together. All right. Now it's time for our vocabulary corner.
Yes. In this section, we'll pick some words from today's conversation and explain them in a simple and easy to understand way.
Mental image.
Mental image.
Mental image.
A mental image is a picture you see in your mind. You don't see it with your eyes. You just imagine it in your head. For example, if I say a big red apple, you can picture it even if you don't see a real apple. That picture in your mind is a mental image. Similar word, imagination. Imagination means any idea or story in your mind. Mental image is only about pictures inside your head. Example, I have a mental image of my grandma's house. It feels warm and cozy.
Effective.
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 Effective means something works well. It does what you want it to do. If something is effective, it helps you get good results. Similar word, helpful. Helpful means it gives you support, but effective means it really gets the job done. Example, drinking water is effective when you feel tired.
Recognize.
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 Recognize means you know something because you saw or heard it before. It feels familiar. Similar word, remember. Remember means to think about something from the past. Recognize is when you see or hear something and say, I know that. Example, I recognize that song. I heard it on TV.
Proportion.
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 Proportion means the size or amount of something compared to something else. It helps things look balanced and fair. Similar word, ratio. Ratio is more for numbers, like 2:1. Proportion is often used when talking about shapes, art, or fairness. Example, in a picture of a cat, if the head is too big, the proportion looks strange.
Frustrated.
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 Frustrated means you feel upset because something is not working the way you want. You try hard, but it still doesn't go well. Similar word, upset. Upset can mean sad or angry. Frustrated is when you feel stuck because things are not going right. Example, I feel frustrated when I can't draw what I see.
Flow state.
Flow state.
Flow state.
Flow state is when you're so focused that you forget everything else. You feel happy and time goes fast. You don't even notice it. Similar word, deep focus. But flow state feels fun and natural, not just serious work. Example, when I draw for a long time, I enter a flow state and forget to eat.
Attitude.
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 Attitude means the way you feel and act about something. It shows in your words, your face, and your choices. Similar word, mindset. Mindset is about your beliefs inside. Attitude is what people can see from how you behave. Example, she has a great attitude about learning. She always tries her best.
Stress relief.
Stress relief.
Stress relief.
Stress relief means doing something that helps you feel calm. It makes you relax when you feel worried or tired. Similar word, relaxation. Relaxation is the calm feeling itself. Stress relief is the thing that helps you feel that way. Example, listening to music is good for stress relief.
All right. It's time for the quiz corner.
In this section, we'll ask questions based on today's conversation.
1. Why does Tom say drawing upside down is helpful? A. It makes the picture funnier. B. It helps stop thinking about meaning. C. It helps draw faster. Correct answer, B. It helps stop thinking about meaning. 2. What happens when the left brain takes over? A. You draw more from memory than reality. B. You become very relaxed. C. You start coloring better. Correct answer, A. You draw more from memory than reality. 3. What is a mental image according to the conversation? A. A photo you take with a phone. B. A picture you see with your eyes. C. A picture you imagine in your mind. Correct answer, C. A picture you imagine in your mind. 4. What does flow state mean in the conversation? A. When you draw slowly and carefully. B. When you forget time because you're so focused. C. When you draw with water and ink. Correct answer, B. When you forget time because you're so focused. 5. What advice does Tom give when Kate feels frustrated? A. Take a break and draw something else. B. Take a deep breath and focus on what you see. C. Stop drawing and watch TV. Correct answer, B. Take a deep breath and focus on what you see.
All right, we're coming to the end of today's episode.
If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out.
Alright, see you in the next episode.
See you next time.